camera's a little crooked. There it is. That's a little bit better. Hi everybody, this is Dad Bod with JC, and I'm JC. Just posting here my workouts as I'm trying to do a daily exercise routine, get healthy, get fit, improved my diet recently, and I'm just gonna get going here. In the past few days I've been doing, like yesterday I did some shoulder work, and the days before I did some leg work. Today I'm gonna spend more time on my core. So without any more delay, I'll get started with some stretching and then move on to my core workouts. Yeah, if you have anything to ask or comment, just feel free to throw it in the chat. I'll come up to the screen here every once in a while and see if there's anything that needs my attention. I always start stretching with my calves. They're always tight, but today they're feeling okay. Like I said, I'm going to be doing mostly core exercises today. I'm going to start with a glute bridge, then moving on to a standing side bend, followed by a quadruped lift, and a modified side plank, and chair crunches. So I'm just going to go through a set or two of each, go all through that list, and then kind of rinse and repeat a couple more times. So I'm going to go through the list, start from the top, through the list, start from the top. Lots of core workout today. I'll give my arms and legs a little rest, and really hit my core where I want to do a little bit more work with. All right, so first one up is a glute bridge. We're going to hold it for about a 12 count, and I'm going to do that 2 times. All right, so from what I've seen with these pelvic bridges, first you want to get down in your seated position, lay down on your back, and when you lay down on your back, I'm going to put my feet in this direction a bit. So when I lay down on my back, you want to bring your the lower part of your back to the floor. So you want to rotate your hips so that the lower back, usually there's an arch on your lower back. You want to make that arch nice and flat. Put it against your mat or your carpet or whatever you're doing. Also, your feet should be your feet and ankles should be directly below your knees. So you don't want to be too close so that your knees protrude above in front of your feet, and you don't want to have your feet so far so that your knees are behind your feet. You want to keep them right around your knees and ankles pretty much in a line straight up and down. So that's another thing to do. And when in between, like I said, I'm going to do a couple of these to 12 count, but in between, as I lower, I want to make sure not to hit my back hard on the ground. I don't want to just plop on the ground. I want to just gently press down to the ground and then come back up. All right, I think I've probably said enough on that, and I'll get going with it. I want a different angle. I want to be at this angle over here, so I'm going to adjust my mat a little bit. That looks about right. No, maybe not. There. Okay. So I'll see if I can do what I just said I was going to do. So here I have my one way to determine that where your feet should be. They should be about shoulder width apart, maybe closer together. But if you can touch your heels with your hand, your straight arms and hands. That's probably more or less a reasonable position for you to start the glute bridge. Again, I want to rotate my hips down, in this case this way, so that the small of my back is pressing against the floor. And then at this point, I can just go ahead and press, and I'm going to hold for a 12 count. And I'll do that. So I'm just pressing up, engaging my core as best I can. You'll want to try to keep your shoulders, your arms as relaxed as you can while still holding base. Now I'm supposed to be straight up flat here. I'm still getting used to this. I'm still fairly new at this. So if I'm not, I'll review the video, and if I need to be a little higher, I'll go a little higher. This feels about right for me. I don't have any mirrors set up, so I can't verify right away. But this feels about right. I'm going to start counting. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. And again, as I go down, as I bring my glutes back down, I want to gently press or gently allow my the small of my back to land on the mat here. You know, not really land, but be placed on the mat. I'm going to take some breaths in. I'm going to see if I can replenish my oxygen supply with my breath. So it's actually fairly helpful when you're breathing in. Try to focus on sending some oxygen, sending circulation, sending air, sending what you can to the muscles that you're engaging with. In this case, my core, my back, my thighs a little bit. And I'm getting ready for this second grouping here. And I'll hold it for another 12 count. So again, I want to make sure the small of my back's on the floor, and I press up. It's supposed to be flat, and at this point, I guess I'll relax my arms here. I like to talk with my hands, so I might have to continue talking with my hands. But other than that, I'll start to count down from 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Yeah, I didn't really engage my core until I was at 8 or 7 count. I was still busy trying to figure out where I was with my body here. I'll settle it back down here and move on to the next exercise. Again, I'm going to rotate through these exercises. I have 5 set up here. I'll go through all 5. Probably take a little breather of some sorts and go through the 5 again. So let's see what we got here. All right. Standing side bend. So I'm going to do a 6 count on each side, and I'll hold it, a 6 count on each side. So, all right, for the standing side bend, I will be heading this direction first. So the idea is to engage your core both on the crunch side and the I guess the extending side. Just try to engage all these oblique muscles, and Yeah, hold it there. The shoulders are supposed to be relaxed. It's hard to do, but so the idea is to focus in on the core. In any case, I'll get started here. Like I said, I'll hold it for a 6 count on each side, and I'll probably do them twice here. So I'm getting into place. I'm crunching this one side, extending the other, engaging the core as best I can. Just kind of crunching it in, like this almost feels like a crunch, like a sit up type of crunch. And yeah, so I'm feeling some engagement here. So I'll start my 6 count. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back up, nice and gentle. You don't want to pull anything if you've exercised here. So next setup, our next step is the other side. Again, engaging the core, leaning over to the side, staying, not going forward, not going back too much. Just bringing it off to the side as best I can while extending the one side, engaging the core, and crunching this other side. And I'll hold this for a 6 count. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to the middle. I'll repeat that to both sides again. That's simple enough. It is feeling like it's engaging a little bit. Core is really hard to exercise for me. I had to know how other people feel about it, but so I'm going to be focusing this, doing this type of thing a lot. All right, so here we go. Back to the first side. So crunching it over, crunching it here, extending here, engaging the core. 1, or I'll do a 6 count here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and coming back up to neutral. All right, I'm gonna take a couple breaths. I am feeling it a little bit. It's hard to exercise these guys, so that's why I'm focusing so much on them. At least it's hard for me. Gonna get going on this other side. Last one for this grouping. So crunching this side, extending this side, engaging the core from both sides as best I can. Shoulders loose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Coming back up to neutral, really feeling it on this side. I think I finally caught on to what I needed to do there, and towards the end felt about right. All right, next set is going to be the quadruped lift. I'm going to do a 10 count and hold for about 5 or 6 seconds on each side. I'm going to straighten out my mats here a little bit. These mats are great. They have different sponginess. This pink one's the spongiest one, the thickest one, provides the most padding. I like using it. This other one provides a little less padding. For certain exercises, that works better. And the yoga mats provide very little padding. They do provide a little bit, but so for yoga and things that I don't need or want padding for, those are my go-tos. So it's nice to have this little variety of surfaces to work with while I'm out here. And I mean, I think I got this at 5 below. I think I got the yoga mats at 5 below. And this guy, I can't remember where I picked this guy up. So altogether, it wasn't too expensive to pick these guys up. Quadruped lift. Okay, so I'm gonna do 10 of these, holding them 5 or 6 seconds each. Let me Let me get a drink of water before I start talking some more about them. So for the quadruped lift, I am gonna, you want to get down to all fours, your hips and your knees align, your shoulders and your wrists align, and sorry, the laundry's running. That's the perils of working in a laundry room or next to the laundry room. In any case, so as for these lifts, I'm gonna get a little closer to the top of the mat. For these lifts, you're gonna want to extend, pick up your opposite hand and opposite leg. So you pick up and you extend them just some. Just give yourself just some extension, just so you can feel balanced on the two remaining limbs, and engaging your core and trying to stay steady with the two limbs that are lifted. One thing that I haven't mentioned until just now is that you'll want to keep your back nice and flat. So just like in the glute bridge that from earlier, in the glute bridge I brought my back, the small of my back down towards the mat. You'll want to do the same, but bringing your small of your back up towards the sky so that your back is nice and flat here. That'll help you engage your core. So I'll do a 10 count of these. So make sure the small of your back's flat and doesn't move a whole lot. Make sure you're comfortable, of course. If you're feeling any pain, you'll want to check it with a doctor. I'm definitely no specialist in that sort of way. So again, small of your back is nice and flat. Lifting, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engaging your core. Then small, you can come back, and then make sure that the small of your back is still lifted and your back is flat. And then you do the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I had a pretty good bobble in there, and this is a new exercise for me, so there's probably gonna be a lot of that. So that's I've gone through, I guess I'll call that 2, and I'll do 8 more. So my wrist isn't feeling so good over this side. I'll have to address that after I'm done with this. It's okay. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That side's done. That's 3. Again, flat. My back. The back of my small of my back's flat up towards the air. To help engage the core and lift this other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Well, not quite done. That's 4. So doing 6 more here. Taking a breath. Get my small of my back up in the air if I can, and then engaging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. And the other side, small of my back is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think that puts me at 6. I might have miscounted there. So 4 more. If anything, I'm going to do more, not less. Let's see. My wrist here isn't feeling all that great. Maybe it's not underneath my shoulder, so I'm making sure it's underneath my shoulder. Trying again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. yeah, that placement for my wrist is a little bit better here. And up here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Trying to engage my core as best I can. One more on each side here for this round. And up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done for that side. And last round over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it back down, and that should be it. It's hard to, I did feel it in my core somewhat. I might not be doing the exercise right. I didn't feel it the way I thought I'd be feeling it, so I'll probably do some more digging and investigating into that. That being said, this wrist is bothering me a little bit. Don't recall doing anything that would hurt it, but we'll see. Maybe my shoulder just wasn't quite over top of the wrist. Next set is modified side planks. So this guy, I'll move my mat diagonally again. Modified side planks. It's like planking, only off to the side. Instead of your body facing down, you're kind of facing off to the side and open in some way. There's some variations to it. I'm going to do the simple one. I might at the end give it a little adductor flex, or a leg lift basically on that one side. Let's see here. So I'm going to do eight each on each side, and then I'm going to run through that twice. So fortunately for me, I won't have to use my wrist with this one so much. I'm using my shoulder. And what I'm going to be doing here is getting my shoulder aligned with my elbow, aligned with my other shoulder, out straight towards like the sky here. Gonna bring them nice and straight. Another thing to watch for here is to make sure that, or at least try to make sure that my legs are more or less straight, all the way to my knee. Actually, with this modified side plank, my knees get bent, and you want to bring up your hips and hold it. So at this point, yeah, I'm definitely feeling my core. I'm going to start counting because I don't know how long I can hold this for. I'm going to hold it for an 8 count. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Gonna do that. I'm gonna do that 8 times. Again, there's a variation where you can straighten out the upper leg here and do a leg lift in between. I don't think I'll be doing that today. Maybe at some other point in time I'll do that. Feel a little bit more adventurous. This is relatively new for me, so I think I'm good. I'm good with the basic modified side plank here. So second go, I'm going to do this 8 times. It looks like so. Counting to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. So this is a core exercise. I don't think I was engaging correctly up through here. So next go around, I'm going to try to see what I can do to engage this. Between my knees, my hips, and my shoulders, it's supposed to be straight. I might not have have these guys aligned correctly. So in this next round, I'll try to work on that and at the same time try to engage my core. So this is my third round of this, third of 8 rounds. All right, here we go. Count 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, halfway through this set, I'm going to give the shoulder a break. It's feeling good. This is a little bit more work than I thought it would be. In all honesty, it's working this upper area a little bit more than, I guess this is still part of the core. It's feeling like it's working this upper area more than it's working down here. It's definitely working a little bit down here, but I'll keep going. All right, here we go. I'll review this and see what can go better. I think there's a lot of things that could go better with this. All right, so I got to get all this aligned here. Got to get my shoulders lined up and down more or less. And I'm going to come back up for an 8 count. This arm, I think it's optional to bring it straight up. It feels good to bring it straight up, so I'll do that. So here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm done. So that's the fifth cycle of that. Got 3 more to go before I switch sides. I'm really having trouble isolating this core, so I'm definitely feeling it through the upper part of my chest, but not quite feeling it as much as I thought I would from the lower, towards the lower part of my chest down. Definitely have to look into that, but I'm going to keep going. Nothing's really hurting or anything, so I'll keep going with the exercise. Okay, here we go. So. Get my shoulders aligned, bring my hips up. Gonna count down from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was able to engage my core a little bit there, not a ton. So yeah. Take a few seconds here, break, and keep plowing ahead. So, I got 2 more rounds here coming up. Shoulders straight through, hips up, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back down. 1 more round for this side. Whew. And gonna sit up again. Shoulders straight through. Knees, hips, and shoulders aligned in a straight line, hopefully. And hips up. Engaging my core for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's good. All right. So that was one side. Switch back over to the other. I'm gonna grab some water here real quick. I think I'm going to want to rotate this guy over like this. I'll give that a go. All right. felt it on the shoulder a little bit. I have an old injury on the shoulder that may be causing that, so we'll see if this shoulder feels the same. All right. So on this other side, more or less the same. Trying to line my knees, hips, and shoulders in a straight line. I'm gonna raise my arm here to try to make a straight line between my elbow, shoulders, and hand here. And then as I come up, I'm gonna try to engage my core. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was way easier. There's something going on in this shoulder from that old injury, so yeah, that was a ton easier on this side. I'll take another breath and then get going for another 8 count. So this will be the second go. All right. So again, shoulders, hips, knee, pretty much in a straight line. Shoulders out through and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's that one. Okay. That felt pretty good. Still not, I don't think I'm benefiting from this exercise as much as I would have liked to. My core doesn't, I'm feeling something, I'm just not feeling a ton. There's probably something I gotta fix. And in any case, nothing's really hurting here, so I'll keep going. That's my third go here. So shoulders aligned, knees, hips, and shoulders also aligned. And up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently back down. Got 4 more to go. Gonna let these muscles breathe a little bit. Rotate. Get my neck going again. I think my upper body's a little tight on this. Loosen it up a tiny bit and get going for the next 4. Here we go. I'm lining up my elbow, shoulders, my arm, getting my knees, hips, shoulders in a straight line, knees bent, and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe that's time number 5. I have a little clicker counter that I'm considering using. I'm counting the 5 and the 10 so often it's all kind of becoming a blur, but I'm pretty sure that's a 5th go around. 3 more and I'll be done for this one. I was planning on going through this twice, but that's like 1 set. But I'm not feeling it today, so I'll skip. I'll keep it down to 1 set and then keep moving. So here we go. Setting up again. Getting aligned up and down, or left and right, and up and down. Getting aligned up and down with my shoulders. So, and up for 8, 7, 6. Thanks for the likes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, let me see if there's any chats in here. I got a couple more of those to go. Let's see what we got. Hey, thanks. Cool. All right. All right. Whether or not I did 8, I'll just do one more set here. And again, I line up my shoulders, my elbows, line up my knees, hips, shoulders, and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Yeah, I think I need one more to complete the 8, so I'll do that. Just gonna take a few seconds to breathe. And up. All right, here we go. Aligning straight up, horizontally this way, vertically with my shoulders. There we go, and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, with this particular exercise, I'm having a really hard time engaging the core while I'm trying to coordinate the line this way and the line that way. As time goes on, hopefully that'll get it easier. All right. Moving on to the next set, or the next group. Chair crunch. Okay. So for the chair crunch, I'll definitely be needing a chair. Let me go grab one real quick. Here we go. I haven't, hopefully this chair will hold me nice and tight. It won't fall apart or anything. So for this thing, okay, I'm new to this one, so if I do something clumsy, we'll see. I'll just laugh it off, right? Okay, so for the chair crunch, I gotta sit up towards the front of the chair, where it's somewhat comfortably. Lean back, keep my shoulders and arms more or less relaxed, and lift up my knees and my legs, and just kind of do a crunch right here, engaging the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll take a few breaths and do it again. Since I cut the other one short a little bit, I was only going to do 2 of those, but I think I'll do 3 of these. Yeah, I'll do 3 of these. It didn't take very much time, so I'll up my count to 3. So I do need a few seconds here. It was on the first set, it was really difficult for me to engage my core. I was busy trying to keep myself from falling off the chair, and trying to feel it right. So the second set, I'm hoping I'll feel it in my core a little bit better. So one big breath and I'll get started again. All right, so I'm going to loosen up my shoulders. Apparently it's really important to keep your shoulders loose on this one. And up and out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I count down another 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm trying to figure out where I'm feeling. I'm definitely feeling it. It's in the middle somewhere. So it's in a different spot than I usually feel, like crunches or whatnot. It's definitely in the middle somewhere. I just having a hard time picturing where it's going to be. I got my little muscle man here. My little muscle man, I've noticed that in the abs area, there's like 12 layers of things. I don't even know if they're all muscles. I'll have to look at it a little closer, but I counted all the little layers, and there's a whole lot of layers of different, I guess, I'm assuming they're muscles. I'll have to get more in-depth and personal there. And this little exercise, I feel like it's getting the muscles on the inside, not the muscles on the outside. All right, I've talked enough. One more set of the chair crunches. All right. Again, loosen up your shoulders a little bit. Shouldn't be too tight. Grab a grip of your chair. Don't want to fall over. Bringing my feet up and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I don't know what is going on in there. It's doing something in there. I'm not feeling it a ton, but I am feeling it. So I kind of like those. I might do one more. I'll double down on it. I was only going to do 2 sets of this. This is completely new to me, by the way. I was only going to do 2 sets of that, but I'll double it down and do 4. That felt good. It was very strange. A couple more breaths and I'll do one more set of 10. Boy, I need some water. All right, well, I'm gathering my last couple huffs of air here before I go to the next set. Feel free to give likes, follow, subscribe, whatever works for you. I do appreciate anything that you have any feedback you want to give me, comments, suggestions, high praise, or other things. We all know how that works on the internet. In any case, let's keep going. Last set of these crunches for this round. All right, shoulders loose, holding onto the chair. Don't want to fall out again. And up and out for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew. All right. I got through all those exercises. Some of them were definitely more challenging than others. All right, I'm going to set this chair aside and take it from the top of the glute bridge. Let's see, for the glute bridge, I think I have my bridge out to the side a little bit. Let's see, that way. Yeah, this way's good enough. All right, this glute bridge. I'm going to hold it for a 12 count, twice over. So here I'm going to get the small of my back nice and flat. And oh my goodness, I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to cut out some of this. I might only go through this twice, the whole system twice. I didn't realize how long I'd have to sit and chill in between these sets. So yeah, I'm going to cut it down in half. So I'm just going to do one more set of the glute bridge here to 12 count. And again, the small of my back is going to be flat. Here we go. My knees, my feet, I can touch the back of my heels a bit. I don't want them too far out, don't want them too far in. This is about good for me because the idea is the knees should be above the ankles, so maybe a teeny bit closer. That's comfortable for me to shoulder width apart or more narrow. I got them about shoulder width apart. That should be good. And then I'm going to bring up my glute bridge for a good 12 count, engaging my core. So up, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. I like that a lot. I'm going to add in the second one. I'm going to cut down on one of those other ones that I was having a hard time with. I'm going to bring back the second one that I was planning on that because that felt good. Take a few seconds here. Bring in catch my breath a little bit. I felt like the core was actually doing something there, and boy, it's like I can't even pay anybody to do that sometimes. It's hard. It's always been hard for me. In any case, I get back down and continue again. I get flat. Small. My back is flat. Hands are or ankles are about hand distance apart. I can touch the back of my ankles here. Ankles are going to be below my knees, and again, the small of my back is flat. And I'll bring in my glutes here for 12 count. So 12, 11, engaging the core, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Cool. Next one up. Standing side bend. 6 count on each side. I'm going to hold them for about, just the 6 count. I'll do that twice on each side. I think the feet are supposed to be about shoulder width apart. Maybe a little closer, actually. It can be a little closer. And again, engage the core. One side contracts, the other one expands. You don't want to go forwards, you don't want to lean back, you kind of want to stay neutral to the side. Shoulders a little loose, but maintaining your tone. You don't want the shoulders to slump over side or back either. So just tight enough so that when you lean over, your core can engage. So what did I say? Looking for it says I wrote down 6 count, but I'm gonna push it to an 8 count. I like this one. This one feels good. So here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, engaging here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, I'm going to go off to the other side. Again, feet more or less straight up and down. You can be shoulder width apart, maybe a little closer. When they're closer, it makes it easier to bend over, or bend sideways, I should say. You don't want to be forwards, you don't want to be back, you want to be kind of in a neutral space, this up and down thing, up and down plane, and engage the core. I'm going to go over to this other side for an 8 count. So moving over, engaging the core. I'm almost to where I need to be. It's about right for me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done with that side. Okay, I'm going to come back here this side again and give that a go. Check if there's any chats I need to respond to. We're looking good here. All right, so I'm doing I guess I should explain again, a standing side bend, feet close together, shoulder width apart or closer should be fine here. Everything lined up and down, nothing forward, nothing back. Try to keep things up and down. I'm contracting this one side, expanding this other. So standing side bend. Engaging my core as soon as I get to the position where I want to keep. I'll start my count. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really felt that one. There's a good crunch on this side, and this side expanded. All right, I'll give one for good measure over this side. I think I'm down one on this side, so gonna shake things out a little bit. I do feel a little tension here up around my behind my back on my shoulder here, so I'll bring that out before I do my last standing side stretch. All right, feels a little bit looser, a little bit better, and ready to roll. Feet close together roughly. The rest of my body in a single plane. Crunching this one side, extending this other side, engaging the core as best I can. And when I get to the position where I want to stay for my count, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it, but I want to press a little bit more to really get it. So I think that's about good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh wow, that actually felt pretty good. I hope you're following along and it's feeling as good for you. The exercises are feeling as good for you as I'm feeling, because it's so hard for me to get my core work in, and boy, this is a little bit in the right direction for me, and hopefully it'll help somebody out there. So if you're enjoying this, give a like, give a follow, give a subscribe, whatever it is that you want to do. It's fantastic. Comment away. Okay, my next set here is the Quadruped Lift. Okay, so for this guy, I'm only going to go through him once. I have 10 of these set up. I'm going to bring that back down to 8 because 10 felt a little bit much. I don't know if I probably wasn't even doing it right, so I'll try to do it better this next time. So here, getting on all fours, pretty much in this like the cat-cow position. So my shoulders are on top of my wrists. I got to make sure this side, this wrist was bothering me. So, I mean, there's alternate positions depending on, like you can make a fist and hold the fist down if your wrist is hurting you. Up, down, whatever works for you. The least amount of you don't want to be hurting here, especially your joints. So I might end up modifying this to holding my fist down in some direction, whether it be like left and right, up and down, or diagonal in between. Or I might just bring down my wrist here. As a tennis player, I don't know why my wrists would hurt, because I use my wrists a lot for tennis. But anyway, it's actually feeling good this time around. But I haven't started the exercise yet. All right, here we go. I'm just going to do 8 of these, 4 on each side. For this one, the small of my back has to go up. Like on the glute bridges, the small of my back went down to the ground. This one wants to go up, needs to go up, and make my back flat. Once the back is flat, I can do the exercise. Just lift, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently back down. And again, the other side. Flat back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe my wrist was just, I hadn't stretched my wrist. My wrist feels fine now. And it was hurting because I hadn't stretched it. Next time we're going to start this whole thing with some wrist stretches. Figured it out there. Okay, so that's 2. I'm going to do 8 altogether. So flat, my back is flat. Bring it back out. Yeah, I can feel the tightness in the wrist. It's because I didn't stretch. As a matter of fact, after I do my next 2 here, I'll stretch my wrist out a little bit, come back down. Hopefully I won't feel any discomfort at all. I wasn't counting. I'm assuming that's about 5 or 6. So I'll bring it back down. I'm just distracted by this whole lack of stretching, my wrist hurting. All right. Knees and hips align, wrists and shoulders align. Bringing that other opposite hand out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. All right, so I'm going to do some quick wrist stretches for both of these hands. So something I like to do is I like to flex one inside, one outside. There's no symmetry here. I do like the asymmetric feel of this, and I'll get the same stretch in for the other side here in a second. Here, just holding this for a couple more seconds, and all you gotta do is just switch positions. Let's see, if I was doing it here with my thumbs up here, the thumbs reverse angle, and you press in. So it's asymmetric. One side stretch, yeah, actually they're both stretching, but in different directions. Thumbs were up in one set and down in the other. And I'm feeling a really good stretch here on this wrist that was bugging me a little bit. It's right in here. It comes right through here, right through here. There's some tightness in here. So it's just a matter of massaging it out maybe a little bit. Shaking it out. Shaking's a good thing. All right. Should be a little better. I still feel some tightness in here. I have one of those little massage guns. I might gun it later. We'll see. All right, 4 more down here. I think I'll be able to continue. I would have been able to continue before anyway. It was some discomfort. It wasn't really pain. You don't want to do these exercises through pain. It's feeling a ton better just from that little bit of stretching. In any case, so 4 more on each side. Small of my back is flat. And out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. Small of my back is flat. Other side. For 5, 4, 3. Engaging the core. 2, 1. Back in. Nice and gentle. Small of my back is flat. I have to say that every time, otherwise it just won't cooperate. And back out again, engage my core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back down. Nice and gentle. Last one. Small of my back is flat. And up, engaging the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down nice and gentle. All right, that completes those for the time being. That's a quadruped lift, in case you're wondering. Modified side plank. I went through 8 on each side. I'm only going to do 4 on each side. It felt like forever when I was doing this the first time around, and I'm pretty much out of time. So yeah, I'll do 4 on each side and run through the chair crunches, and that should, yeah, that's actually beyond the time I was planning on doing this. So, okay. So modified side plank. Got to get my shoulders in line. Got to get my also like from elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow through here in a straight line. Also a straight line, shoulder, hips, knees. Knees are bent, and these are side planks. I'm only going to do 2 on each side. I'm not going to do 4 on each side. I want to keep these at about an hour. So up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down. I'm going to go back up quick again. Engage your core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. That felt better. I think it's a psychological thing. I wasn't going to do a ton of these. Doing a bunch of something that you're not 100% comfortable with, yeah, probably not the best idea. I'm going to go diagonal this way for this other side. All right. Laundry's done. Okay. So again, with this side, straight line between elbow, both shoulders, other elbow. It's easier this way. It's easier to picture the straight line. And then also a straight line between shoulders, hips, and knees bent. So my shoulders are straight. My hips go up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm feeling in my core here. Something else you can do is you can do an adduction, and that adds a little bit more to it. In this case, I'm coming down, take a quick breath, going straight back up. I want to finish up pretty soon here. So one more round of this. Shoulders straight through. These shoulders, hips, knees still aligned, and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. Okay, fantastic. Okay, the next one is the chair crunches. Those go by really quick, and that'll be that. I don't have enough time to do some closing stretches, so, but if you really do need to do some closing stretches, I will be stretching my wrists a little bit afterwards. I'll probably use that massager gun on it. Just all around, I'm going to poke at it with a massager gun. Boom, 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 boom. There's something tight in here. Who knows what. My muscle man has dozens of little things that go through here. Ligaments, muscles, whatnot. I don't really care to know which one is the problem, but there's probably one of them that's a little tight. All right, back to chair crunches. I'm going to do 10 of these, 10 crunches, take a few breaths of air, do 10 more crunches. Here my shoulders are, I'm sitting towards the front of the chair, leaning back towards the back of the chair with my shoulders. Shoulders are supposed to stay nice and loose. You want to grip the chair as hard as you need to so you don't fall off. I really don't want to fall off on camera. It's bad enough. I think I fell over at some point in time, sometime in the last few days. But falling off a chair is pretty bad. All right, in any case, get started with my chair crunches. So it's just a crunch in this direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm gonna take a sip of water, take a couple breaths of air, 10 more, and I'll be done. And again, feel free to throw some likes my way, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Comment away, all you want, anything you want to say. Hopefully it's good. You never know. But okay, last set. Then I'll probably do a forward fold. You gotta stretch something before closing. So again, leaning back, shoulders loose, gripping so you don't fall, and 10 crunches, sitting crunches. 1, 2, engage the core. 3, 4, engage the core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking up is a good thing. I was having a hard time looking down, and from what I saw, remember looking up, when I looked this up, looking up is better than looking straight down. I'm going to try to look straight down so I can look at you guys, but if you're doing it at home looking up, I think that's the way to go. I'll do a quick forward fold, and that'll be that. My dogs didn't make an entrance today. I think it's too early in the day for them. Sorry if you're looking for the dogs, but there's plenty of dog videos out there. Enjoy. So I'm just gonna hold a quick forward fold for an 8 count. Oh my goodness, my shoulders are burning. Must be from that last little one when the little chair crunches where I was going towards the back there. Oh, this is good. And of course I was doing the modified side planks. That put a little pressure on my shoulders. Again, I'm going to sign off now, but I'm JC. This has been Dad Bod with JC, and we'll see you next time. Tomorrow, tomorrow you'll see the notifications. Bye.